The game that you're going to be playing for class today helps you understand what gerrymandering looks like and the considerations that one state legislature takes in mind when they are creating the district. So when you go to the redistricting site from my website, you want to click on this Play the Game tab. There's 5 different missions that you can play. You can do the basic or the advanced for each one. I just started with the basic for each one and just see how much time you have to get through. The goal is to get through as many missions as you possibly can in the allotted time for class. So start with mission 1. It helps you to understand what you're trying to do, and then it helps you as you go through. So I'm just going to start with the basic mission to show you what we're doing. Make sure you enable Flash and allow that to run. So as you wait for it to load, again, it comes up to your missions once again. I'm just going to click on basic. So for this one, we're looking at population equality. So choose your party. I'll choose Republican. So in this mission, you are the state's redistricting consultant. I'm working for the Republican Party, which has the control of the state legislature, and I need to follow my party head's conservative to redraw the districts that are going to help. So click to continue. He tells you what he wants you to do. So one of the key tasks in congressional redistricting is to establish population equality. Remember, we talked about how the Supreme Court said populations that are much bigger in one district than the other are not constitutional. So we have to make sure the population in each district is as similar as possible. So you need to redraw districts to create a population equality of 640 to 650,000 per district. So I'm going to click to begin mission 1, and it shows me my screen. So I can see in this mission, I have 2 states that have a population that's too high, over 800,000, and the other 2 that are too low. So what needs to happen is you need to move the districts around so that those equal out. However, you want to make sure that the districts that have the majority don't lose out. So right now, I have a Republican majority in each district. I need to keep that under consideration as I'm redrawing my districts. So I'm going to start over here. I need to take some away from this district and give it to this one. So how you do this is you put your cursor in the district, you click and you hold, and then you just simply drag to where you want to go. Okay, so I'm going to move this one around, and I'm going to see what I got. So equal a little bit, I need to take more. So I'm going to click, hold down on my mouse, and drag over my population. Still not quite there. I'm at 628,000. So I'm going to move it a couple more spaces. Took too much from this one because now he's at 624. Instead, she's good. So instead of taking this, I'm going to now move this guy, and you can move him around if you can't see. I'm going to move some of his to take a little bit from this guy because he has too much. So again, I'm going to click, I'm going to hold, and I'm going to move. Gotta do a little bit more, a little bit more. All right, 645, so he's good. So now I just need to balance between 844,000 and 439,000. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this guy and I'm going to move him over and just take up all this spot. So I'm gonna take away from this district here. I'm gonna get over to the populated areas because you can see where these dots are, there's more population. So I'm going to come over here, try to get that covered. Keep moving. Almost there. 628. 637. All right, so now I'm at 640,000 here, 651,000, 644, and 645. So when I think that I'm done, I'm going to come over to the Get Feedback section. Okay, I have a problem now. I need more yay votes. Mouse over your detractors to learn why they oppose my plan. So my problem is I've cut Ray Bidd's home out of his district. So I have to go back to my map and look. So here is his house. The colors match the district in which they live. So he has to live in his district. So what I need to do now is move it back so he lives in his own voting district. Okay, now that screwed up my population. So I'm going to come up here and take over some of this area to try to get that population count. I got to leave his house alone. I'm going to try to cover it over here. So let's see where I'm at. I need more there. Just hold my mouse down and color to fill in. Take this area up here. Oops, too much. Still too much. Take some of this populated back. Okay, so now I have them all good with their population again. Everybody's house is in their district. So now I'm going to get feedback. Okay, my plan is likely to pass. It looks good over here. So then I'm going to click submit for approval, and then it just goes through the process. State legislature's voting. Okay, it passed. Now I got to go to the governor. Is the governor going to sign it? Governor's thinking about it. And the governor signs it. So that's good. Now, will it be challenged in court? So I need to look and see. There's going to be some decisions that come up. The judge rules. Nope, that case is dismissed. There's other complaints about it. Nope, that one's dismissed. And I'm good to go. My plan is accepted. Perfect. We won our election. Continue, and now I go back. You can do this if you want to. I'm not super worried about it. No thanks. And move on to the next mission. So as you go through, you want to try to complete whatever your party head tells you to do, and you have to submit your plan. If it doesn't go through, you have to read from your detractors what the issues are and go back and fix them. Again, your goal is to get through as many missions as you can before the bell rings.